Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Back Collectibles. And I just want to take a few minutes of your time to talk to you, the collector, the members of our community, the members who spend all of their hard-earned money buying this beautiful art that we love. I want to speak to you honestly and openly as best as I can. This past weekend, I put out a video, and it was all about the negatives and positives of collecting. And my goal of that video was to try to bring the community together, actually, in my own weird way. But in many ways, it did the exact opposite. It hurt people, and for that, I am internally sorry. It was not my intention. If you guys have watched this channel for a long time, you know that I care, and you know that I love this hobby, and I love the collectors in it. But I also think that in many ways, I've lost touch. And that's what I want to talk about today. I took into consideration my own thoughts, my own feelings about how I'm feeling about the hobby with some of the negativity, and that I personally want to move past it for all the reasons I mentioned in the video. But at the same time, I didn't take into consideration the everyday collector, the ones that have their money tied up, the ones that are frustrated with all of the frustrating aspects of this hobby. It was not my intention or my desire to be silencing anyone, to shut them up. For me personally, I wanted to move past some of that. But I understand your frustrations. You are hurting, you're pissed off, you're frustrated, and you have every right to feel that way. You have every right to voice your opinion, especially when you have a lot of money tied into something. So I 100% stand behind that and stand behind you in your frustrations. My whole point of doing a show a couple weeks ago was to try to get you guys answers, and we did not get any. It was frustrating for myself. It was very frustrating for you. And I'm hoping over time we continue to get answers. So again, in my head, I wanted to move past some of that. Just like let's move on, you know? But I know that so many people can't move on because their money's tied up. So again, I was out of touch. And I apologize for that very, very much. I know that I hurt people with some of my comments. It was not my intention, but I'm the one that said it, and I apologize. I wasn't thinking of you. I was in that moment thinking of me and how I was feeling. So like I said, I feel like I have been out of touch. And I think I've been out of touch for a while. My goal here on the channel was to continue to do daily content for you guys. And in trying to do that, it becomes difficult to try to come up with new ideas every single day. And some of it was probably repetitive. We talked a lot about the negative aspects, shipping, money, all that stuff, right? And so I think it's become less about fun. In my mind, we were still being positive. But after having conversations with some friends and other colleagues, so many people reached out this weekend, so many other YouTubers reached out, so thank you guys. But in talking to those people, I realized that we have been dwelling so much on the negative aspects of the hobby. And again, I've lost my way. And I didn't even realize it. I was in my own little YouTube bubble. And I do apologize. And thank you for being the ones to pop that bubble and wake me up. Because I think what I'd like to do is go back to the way things were. I want to focus on the good side of collecting. Not just try to deliver news here on the channel. I'll let somebody else take that role. I just want to talk about collecting. I want to review statues. And that's another thing, is I think I've kind of gone off the rails, going and doing all the art stuff. I was excited about the art stuff because I thought it might offer something new on the channel. But again, I've lost my focus. And my focus needs to be you guys. My focus needs to be on the statues. So my focus going forward is going to be on statue collecting. I'm going to try to offer more variety and focus pretty much just on the statues. There might be some art that pops in here and there, but that's not going to be the focus of the channel. On Rogues Gallery Live, we've all talked, and our focus wants to be on just the good times of collecting, the happy stories, the advice for new collectors coming into the hobby, and not dwell so much on the news, because it's there no matter what we want. I mean, no matter what we do, it's there. Again, I do apologize for losing my focus. I apologize for just being out of touch for what you guys needed. I try to be there for the community as best as I can, but obviously I do fail from time to time. And I do still want to be a voice for the voiceless. If you're not lucky enough to have a platform like this, I do try to be the voice for you guys. And I know that this past weekend I let you guys down. And I do very much apologize for that. I understand the frustration, and everybody out there has the right to be pissed off, to be frustrated with the way things are going. But all I can say is that I'm going to try to do better. And I also want you to know that I've got your back. I feel your frustration. I feel your anger, and things need to change. I've got your back. I'm going to keep fighting for you guys where I can. I don't have a lot of power, but I'm still going to try the best I can. When it comes to companies and stuff like that, it's in their court to make things right. They're the ones that created this mess. But again, I want to thank you guys. I know some of you may have left. Thank you for being a viewer. And for everybody that's still here, I can't thank you guys enough. And I'm going to promise you, again, that I'm going to try to do my best to get better and be better for you guys. Anyway, I hope you're all doing great out there. Thanks for listening to me ramble on. And I know some people won't change their mind no matter what, but I did want to take this opportunity to say that I'm sorry, and I will try to have your back better next time. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the back cave. Bye, everybody.